Okay. Looks like we are about live here. So good afternoon and good evening. My name is Dr. Chip. Again, this is the health shops of the 2021 year. I think this will be our last health shop of the year. So again, just kind of sending you off a farewell of the title tonight is Gift of Health and Giving. So again, just making more of a statement of saying, always it's always a good gift to have the gift of health and well-being. And so we're going to just again give us a little brief overlay of what that means to us, and again to help to really just send that to you. So again, we'll kind of go through it. So again, the gift of health and giving. Of course, my name is Dr. Chip, and then Dr. Mark will follow up here later. So he'll be right after me. We kind of switched it up this round here. This is the last video, so it was a quick switcheroo here. Now again, we talk about the gift. We talk about presents all the time. Again, gifts throughout different parties, holidays, everything like that. And so those are always good things to give other people. But a lot of times is that we kind of forget the whole meaning of what the Christmas spirit is all about, the holidays, different things like that, and really more of you'd say connecting with your family and friends, connecting with others, and being there for others there too. So again, just kind of reiterating that in a sense. Now again, I would say is that our gift to people is really ourselves and our time and our presence with people. A lot of times we think of gifts as just those material objects that we give others, kids, family, all that too. Which again, not good or bad in a sense, but more of that can be kind of drug out to that extent. Now we do have a choice whether or not we want to give ourselves what we think is best for other people. And so a lot of times, again, everybody has that mood of they're either very happy about different things, or they don't, they're kind of the Grinch of the party there too. And so again, it's really how we want to bring ourselves to an area that is important. And that, again, we always have that choice. We can either be happy in the moment, or we can not be happy. Again, it's not that you have to do a whole bunch of things to do that, or you have to get a bunch of gifts and all that to be happy. Being happy is a choice, and that we can be that way if we again choose to. But again, that's not so easy for every now and then, everybody now and then. Again, especially if we're kind of thinking about different things in the past that happened. It could be that future events that we're worried about, different things like that. If we're stuck in that state, again, that's hard for us to choose. That's why we need to become more present with our time and with people throughout the holidays especially, but just throughout the day. And so again, you always have that choice, always kind of more going back to the present here, and making sure that even our present time or our presence with people is the gift that we're giving. So again, just like we said there, you can choose to be that, be happy. And again, this is not about, choosing positivity or negativity or being happy or positive all the time. Again, when you're feeling down, it's okay to feel down. Everybody's like that, and that's not a bad thing. When you're feeling that way, you need to acknowledge and be present with it. But this is again a good time to be more that positive, that celebratory nature, and not be kind of the Grinch or the Debbie Downer or anybody kind of bringing the party low. So and again, there's always time and need for that. But again, we do have that choice to be happy and to not have to have the material need and gain to be happy there too. And so again, this is just more research and information. This is actually from the HeartMath Institute. I just wanted to put this picture up here too. Again, this is more of a heart rate variability graph showing how our heart and how our body is functioning in these different states of emotion there too. And so we kind of talked about the happiness of the Grinch. What you could say is that the Grinch is this chart here, and the happy person is this chart here. And so when we're the Grinch, again, you've seen the movies, he's kind of mad all the time, frustrated about not being part of the crowd, or he just, is not really, the taste of music isn't good with all that. but he's frustrated. He's angry, worried, jealous, fearful, all that, and he's getting himself caught into that irregular heart rhythm or heart rate variability where it's not very coherent and it's not giving that clear message from the brain to the body, and that disrupts the functions of the body. However, if we're more in a good appreciative state, such as appreciation, joy, gratitude, all that, it puts us back into a coherent state. Our brain and body is actually able to balance itself out well, and then that actually promotes better functioning for our health. And so again, when you're giving the gift of health or giving or anything, it's better to be in this state when we want to give health rather than this state. Because again, like we said, is that this is the state of health. This is more of the state of dis-ease. So again, just a friendly reminder to think about that way when we are going throughout our lives and going throughout the holiday season here. Again, you have a choice to, say, bring joy to the world, and that again just kind of starts with you. So again, it's just more of getting back to that natural state to where finding joy in not only gifts and all that too, but just in different parts of everything, in different parts of the day, a joy in other people, seeing the good in other people. That's always a good thing. So just again, a reminder there. And just from me, Dr. Chip here, Dr. Mark will follow up here. But again, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for your time on here. We're very thankful for you watching all these videos. We're just trying to help promote good information towards the public. Again, there's a lot of different crazy information out there, but of course we've had the experience. We have gained the different knowledge and wisdom to help you with your health and well-being. And so I think that is it for me. Dr. Mark is going to go ahead and take it away.
Great, thanks a lot, Dr. Chip. And so we're going to continue on. I don't have a lot of comments tonight, but being Dr. Mark, been here for 40 years, as an old fart, been around a while, kind of learned a lot of things. And a couple things I thought would be pertinent tonight. Of course, we're looking at gifts, but one of the things that goes on in Christmas time is peace to men of goodwill. And that means that you won't get peace unless you are of goodwill. And so Dr. Chip was talking about being happy, choosing to be happy. If you want to be grumpy and a butthead all the time and a Grinch, then you're going to have a hard time finding peace. And so during Christmas time, one of the gifts there is finding the goodwill in yourself. There's a couple movies out talking about that. Christmas time is being able to be the person you are always meant to be. I think that was from Scrooge there with Bill Murray, and talking about that. And that's a very good line. In that this is the time you're going to find that good person, find that goodwill that you need to be and want to be, and really were meant to be when you were younger, but maybe have lost it there trying to pay the mortgage and get the kids in school and all this stuff, and buying too many Christmas presents, have that bill to look forward to. So we're always looking to find that peace of men of goodwill. Secondly, again, being around as long as I have, looking at family time, and that everyone in the family, not only brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, but different generations have different life paths that they have to find. And we always feel that people should be like us and do the things we do because we know the best thing to do. And then you look back 5 years ago, go, gosh, back then I really didn't know what was going on. I know a lot more now. My life path is a lot better. Well, if we'd have followed that old life path, well, that would have been the bad one. So anyway, you have to learn to give people, be patient with other people, and try to look at being a good example to them, to follow a good life path. Again, to find that goodwill, to learn to be happy, to learn that being grumpy and all that kind of stuff is a choice that you don't have to make. People respond much better to being happy and being positive than you do for somebody trying to drive somebody into something. So we're seeing that a lot right now with this COVID stuff. I can't resist putting this in here. When people are trying to mandate things, if people would just explain to people why certain things are important, if they are, people would do things on their own. People are very smart and they can do that. But if you try to force people to do things, you're going to get a lot of pushback, and probably for good reason in most cases. But you have to realize to be patient with others in your family and let them figure things out for themselves, and always be there to help them if they want help with all that. So, and again, just not being stuck in the house too all over the whole holiday season, getting out, doing things that are fun, and not just being stuck in the house all the time. So just a couple things that I think are important to get out. We talk a lot here at the office a lot about breathing. If you get into a situation where everything is crazy and the kids are going nuts, so just try to stop and breathe. Try to breathe in, hold it a few seconds, and then out, and let your body calm down. A lot of people get so wound up with the kids and things, and the kids, of course, are having all kind of fun, but let them have fun. So what if they put a hole in the wall? Ain't that the end of the world? Or bust a window out? They're having fun. So just to be, let that, be a part of what you're being patient with other people is all about there. And if something like that happens, so what? You can replace it. It's really easy to replace. No big deal. So again, from all of us here at Natural Health, from all the staff, all the helpers, and all the people that we work with around the community, Merry Christmas to all those and your folks and friends and relatives and things. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Hope it's a very blessed time. And again, don't stress out. Of course, we're here to help with the New Year's resolutions for next year as you think about those over the holidays here. And that's one of the big things we get into is helping to have positive and good health goals for the new year. We talked to several people today who looked at that without even me talking about it, that they were going to try to have a healthier year next year, and how they had looked at the progress they had made this year on our programs here at Natural Health. So we're always happy to help with that. Again, you can follow us at Natural Health Quincy IL there on our information. Our website is naturalhealthquincy.com, and I want to point out you can go to there and get on our email list, and then we can send you information. We only send it out once a week, so it's not a lot of pestering and a lot of emails. It's just once per week, and we try to put in all our information. I always send an article out. Both Dr. Chip and I have a blog. We put on that. And just some good information on health, and then not hardly any advertising in there. So always good there. Of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Parler, YouTube, Rumble, Brighteon.com, BitChute, Gab. There are all kind of places you can find some more information in. I usually put an article on every day, the first 4 days of the week. I don't worry about it much over the weekend. I need a break too. And that stuff kind of drives you crazy. I know I've been censored a lot over the last couple months here, putting on articles of factual information. And of course, there's a lot of censorship on these big tech companies, but we don't care. We just put it out there anyway, and hopefully people will find it. One place I'd like to also talk about is I watched The High Wire. Go to thehighwire.com. Another great place for some really good factual information backed up there on health and many different matters there too. And if you have any questions, we also have lots of lists of independent media sources here at the office. We talk about what works for health, not what the insurance company pays for, not what the mainstream narrative is all about, but actually what works for health. And we find that people that are healthy can find this goodwill and are much more patient with others than people that are low on, say, for instance, B vitamins, or have adrenal fatigue, or have heart problems, or on 5, 10, 15, 20 medications. How can your body work correctly that way? So just think about that as you set your health goals for 2022, and know that we're here to help. So I think that's enough for tonight. Again, have a very blessed Christmas and a very happy New Year. And I'll sign off, and we'll see you next year, if not before, here at the office. Have a great one. Thanks.